We asked the participants, though, if they would, when they come up, when we sing their song, we really would like for them to come up and take a seat on stage, because it really is about them. It's not about me and Bill. So if they're willing to do that, you can bring somebody with you to hold your hand. That's okay. It's okay. Because I think what we're going to do first is, let's get Tim and Aaron up here. You guys here? Yeah.
Part of something that Aaron's my sister, that she and I have always shared is our love of God and the love of the Lord, and putting our faith and confidence that God has a plan. And so there's a scripture verse in Jeremiah that's very important and dear to me about God knowing the plan that he has for us, plans for peace, not disaster, a future full of hope. And that has always sustained me in many years of my life, but especially in the last 2 years as cancer has become a part of my life. So the song really has its origin in the idea that some of what we thought our life was going to be like got radically changed, and we don't know the plan, but we still have to rely on the fact that a loving God does know the plan, and somehow, no matter how many treatments, how many ups and downs come as a result of this cancer diagnosis, that ultimately God has a plan for peace and not disaster, and has promised each of us a future full of hope. So that's what kind of became the framework for our song. And we never thought we were going to write together. We thought we were going to do it on our own, because she and I are both pretty strong-willed and have strong opinions about how we think. But it was really beautiful to watch how we were able to talk about that together and come up with this song. So then Erin, tell you about her part.
And most recently, Bill and I have been married. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary last Saturday. And this past April, thank you. Thank you. But this past April, actually, we had been married 10 months, and I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. And I began my treatment. We received a call today at 4, and I go in on Monday to start the radiation treatment. And so again, it's talking about not necessarily what we had planned when we said I do, that something like this would happen so quickly.
Thinking back on the brother I imagined myself to be, the hero strong and broad-shouldered, a firmly rooted oak tree, lying here so wasted, a chore just to get up to pee. Why does the family history have to get its start from me? This isn't what I had in mind, but when I'm most confused, I hear the voice that says, I know the plan I have for you. To have and hold in sickness and health, vows spoken with our hearts, never thinking that such a sickness would so quickly become a part. And now we find ourselves wondering every day if the cancer has spread, needing to know just how much time still lies ahead. And this isn't what I had in mind, but when I'm most confused, I hear the voice that says, I know the plan I have for you. Together we can weather any storms that come our We know that when we joined this club, you didn't really have a say. Why must we learn a language we never thought we'd have to speak? You've walked us through the darkest times when things appeared so bleak. And this isn't what we had in mind, but when we're most confused, we can hear the voice that says, I know the plan I have for you. This isn't what we had in mind, but when we're most confused, we can hear the voice that says, I know the plan I have for you.
I'm Naomi Grimaldi. This is my daughter Hannah. She's child number 3. She looks just like me. My song is about my journey thus far with cancer. I'll have my 6th and final chemo treatment Tuesday. Yay. And I'll begin radiation at the end of July, and then I have a year of chemo after that. So this song is kind of, I'm approaching my middle ground here with this, and this is actually my 2nd cancer diagnosis. I have a melanoma diagnosis as well, and I've been fighting that for 3 years, and this cancer since February the 1st, which came right after, I found out the morning after I returned from Norfolk, Virginia, from my mother's death from an asbestos lung cancer. So I'm here today, and I'm going to cry a lot, so excuse me.
I reach over with my left hand and tuck to the right. There's a large hard lump. What is that thing? It doesn't seem right. I try to smile and finish getting dressed, but the truth is inside that I'm feeling distressed. I go to the doctor and he looks to see, says you need another specialist other than me. So I'm halfway down this long dark road, and it feels like a long dark night. I'm halfway down this road to the rest of my life. The next thing I remember, I'm speeding in my car, racing to a Nashville surgeon, and it seems so very far. The doctor wants to cut on me to see what's down inside, and the thought of that, it scares me so. I want to run away and hide. It has to be a secret from my kids and from my friends. What would I do if the doctor told me this was the end? I hear him say the word cancer, so I rush towards my home. How in the world do I tell them all? I'm feeling so alone, and now I'm halfway down this long dark road. It feels like a long dark night. I'm halfway down this road to the rest of my life. chemo makes me sick and ill, and everything smells so bad. I have one short week in here, and I'm not feeling all that sad. The surgeries are tough, but I'll get past the fright and the fear. With all my loved ones standing by, I know they hold me dear. Now I'm nearly bald and I'm oh so weak, with very little power. My entire body, mind and soul feels like a wilted flower. But all around me gathering is a circle of strong friends, and they promise they'll be with me through the treatments thick and thin. And now I'm halfway down this long dark road. I can see a glimmer of light. I'm halfway down this road to the rest of my life. Yes, I'm halfway down this long dark road. I can see a glimmer of light. I'm halfway down this road to the rest of my life. To the rest of my life. To the rest of my life.
My name is Elaine, and I've been Barb's partner for 22 years. And anyway, thank you. She's a survivor of both endometrial and breast cancer, and she's undergoing treatment right now for the endometrial, which has come back in her lymph nodes. So anyway, there it is. That's about all I can tell you about it.
I remember when I first came to earth as a child. A wonderful world, lots of hugs, lots of smiles. Little red-haired girl, happy and content, with so much beauty, so much wonderment. And a thought came in the back of my mind, seemed like it'd been there all the time. I never said it would be easy, just worth it. Fields of clover, bright green, and the blue, blue skies. Every day cotton white clouds would roll by. It felt like a gift. I was always amazed by cold winter evenings and warm summer days. And the thought came back in my mind, seemed like it'd been there all the time. I never said it would be easy, just worth it. It's worth it, it's worth it. I never said it would be easy, just worth it. There may be bumps along the way, but take it day by day. Never said it would be easy, just worth it. Time has caught up with me. I'm a lady with age and maybe some wisdom, just like an old sage. Cancer's in my journey now, a wonder in itself. But life goes on with laughter and with tears and all the rest. And that old thought just sticks in my mind. Seems like it's been there all the time. I never said it would be easy, just worth it. It's worth it, it's worth it. I never said it would be easy, just worth it. There may be bumps along the way, but take it day by day. Never said it would be easy, just worth it. It's worth it, it's worth it. I never said it would be easy, just worth it. There may be bumps along the way, but take it day by day. I never said it would be easy, just worth it. I never said it would be easy, just worth it. I never said it would be easy, just worth it.
My name is Davicinia Adams. Everybody calls me Dava. I knew when I decided I was going to do this that I was going to approach it from a family perspective, because throughout my entire journey, my family has been what it's all about. I just praise God for the fact that I have such a family that's so amazing and wonderful, and there to support me when I had really hard journey last year. For Pretty in Pink, my husband, who would always come up to me and still make me feel female and like a woman and sexy, and and when I looked in the mirror, I didn't see whatever that was he was talking about. I didn't know who was that he was talking about. But I just praised God for that. And when I thought about that, it was really easy to write the song.
It was early April, she was in the shower. In the mirror she caught sight of what would soon change her life. And she wondered if she would have the power, as the man she loved held her hand. And the doc spelled out the treatment plan. Time went by, soon her long braids were gone, and the scars could be detected as each port got infected. But no matter how hard, each and every dawn, as the sickness nearly killed her, oh, his sweet smile would still thrill her. She was pretty in pink, she wore her wig to church, and it would slip loose sometimes. She was pretty in pink when she was feeling so sick, he could always read her mind. He never had to stop and think, she was pretty in pink. When she felt like some sort of hateful monster, weak and nauseated, through the chemo that she hated, he held her hand, somehow made her smile with a sexy little wink. Oh, you look pretty in pink. And on some of the good days, when she felt stronger, she'd look into the mirror as her time was getting dearer. She hoped that her days were lasting longer. She wondered if she'd make it at all. But since he was there to catch her, she was happy to fall. 'Cause she was pretty in pink. She wore her wig to church, and it would slip loose sometimes. She was pretty in pink when she was feeling so sick. He could always read her mind. He never had to stop and think. She was pretty in pink. Never had to stop and think. She was pretty in pink.
Well, I just wrote about Dad. He died in '87. In 10 months, we lost 4 members of our family. My dad and my uncle's oldest son, and my uncle's father. So cancer hit us hard. And the other night in the class, that was my idea, just write about Dad.
You, the little things you taught me. When I was little, we played in the snow. The little things you taught me. I remember going to milk the cows, and the little things you taught me. You put me on the tractor and showed me how to plow. The little things you taught me. Little things you taught me, the little things you taught me. All together they made me a man, the little things you taught me. Dad, I remember when we went to the river, the little things you taught me. Fished in the rain and it made me shiver, the little things you taught me. I remember the tornado hit the skating rink, and the little things you taught me. We fixed the lights so they'd come on and blink, the little things you taught me. The little things you taught me, the little things you taught me. All together they made me a man, the little things you taught me. I remember the night that I met my wife Sandy, the little things you taught me. Your approving smile said that she was a dandy, the little things you taught me. I remember the day cancer took you away, the little things you taught me. Your faith told me we'd be together someday, the little things you taught me. little things you taught me, the little things you taught me, all together they made me a man. The little things you taught me, the little things you taught me, the little things you taught me, all together they made me a man. The little things you taught me, the little things you taught me, the little things you taught me. Tell a little bit about it, about the song.
I think it's a really ancient, maybe Korean elixir that was so important to them that as their lands were being invaded and they would have no time to pick up anything to take with them, they would take their little kombucha starter, and it is magically able to do anything you need it to do. I mean, no more age spots, no more split ends.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can find some in Mississippi. I don't know if they have that in Mississippi. Let's see. You've got cancer, but we'll fight it. You're messed up, but we can right it. We're gonna fight this thing until you're back on top. My mind was screaming cancer. God, anger is not my answer. I don't wanna have to be mad until I drop. Chemo, surgery, surgery, chemo in the blender till I'm cream. Oh, cream will rise and spirits find a rest. Lord, you sure got my attention. I can't live in this suspension. Give me Buddha, kombucha, peace, and all the rest. Oh, give me Buddha, kombucha, peace, and one night's rest. They say cancer is a journey. Losing someone is a journey. The traveler's quest is always, how did I sin? The answer is elusive, and the knowing's not exclusive. No good to seek beyond, but seek within. Chemo, surgery, surgery, chemo in the blender till I'm cream. Oh, cream will rise and spirits find a rest. Lord, you sure got my attention. I can't live in this suspension. Give me Buddha, kombucha, peace, and all the rest. Tai Chi and yoga, a little something one might smoke at. Someone who's been where I'm headed to. Fighting's a heavy feeder when all you really need are Lord, you sure got my attention. I can't live in this suspension. Give me Buddha, kombucha, peace, and all the rest. Give me Buddha, kombucha, peace, and all the rest. Give me Buddha, kombucha, peace, and all the rest.
We do a ventriloquist.
Oh, good. Oh, comedy. We need some comedy. That's good.
This is my son, Preston Allen. And there's so much to our journey. He was diagnosed at 5 months old and put on chemotherapy. I was diagnosed 8 months after he was with stage 4 colon cancer. The journey for me has been focused on Preston or myself, and there is so much behind the scenes that is not seen. And so really the song, it was mostly really want to dedicate it to my wife for all that she had to go through from the very beginning of having Preston diagnosed, then myself diagnosed, both of us out of a job with no income. And at that time, we have 3 11-year-old boys. The doctor spoke with my wife about my condition, and I was given an 8% chance to live 6 months. And I asked my wife not to tell me how much time I had. And I didn't realize how selfish that was, because that was very hard for her to hold in, knowing that I had such a short time to live. But she did that for me, and it meant a lot, because whatever time I had left, I just wanted to spend it with them as a family. And you know, to me, I had it very much easy compared to what my wife was going through. And that's about it.
You came to me, a precious blessing from God. A brave little boy started life against the odds. What a bond we share, taking chemo together. Your love for me has kept me alive, your smile and your laughter. People may think this journey is all about me, but Preston, I think it's all about you. You were sent to me from God. You're my best friend. You've been by my side through all the pain and back again. No man could ask for anything more in a wife. You've held our family together and sweetened my life. And people may think this journey is all about me, but bright eyes, I know it's all about you. When this journey started, I turned to you on my knees. I didn't ask why me, I said why not. I wouldn't want anyone to have this disease. I pray to you for strength to fight the good fight, 'cause it's not what I do, but what I let you do in my life. And people may think this journey is all about me, but Father God, I think it's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you.
My name is Darren Haston, and my Uncle Ronnie Graves died back in October with cancer. This is Jessica, my cousin, and she had asked me to get involved with this, and I'm glad she did. And she gave me some poetry that she had written and about Ronnie, and read through some of it, and then one of the things I remember her saying that Elaine had talked about, Ronnie's wife, is about, you know, the hope of seeing him again. And I think in one way or another, we all have a hope of seeing our loved ones again. And so this is just what this song's about. You had a laugh like no other. You were a loving husband, father and brother. Grandchildren miss your bear hugs. Most of all, I miss your love. I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you in paradise. I'll walk with you again, live a life without end. I'll see you in perfect health. I'll look for you, no one else. I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you in paradise. You gave so much and asked for little. You were the first to meet in the middle. The extra mile you always went. You showed your maker your time well spent. I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you in paradise. I'll walk with you again. We'll live a life without end. I'll find you in perfect health. I'll look for you, no one else. I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you in paradise. These hands may tremble, this heart might ache. These eyes will shed tears, but I won't lose my faith. I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you in paradise. I'll walk with you again. We'll live a life without end. I'll find you in perfect health. I'll look for you, no one else. I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you in paradise.
This song, though, is a little different. It's about the girls that Ronnie loved the most in the world. And this is Desiree and Savannah and Hannah. And this is going to be about them. His favorite words to him was hot diggity dog. He went through surgery, he went through chemo, he went through radiation. And one January, about 2 years ago, we were sitting in chemo, and Jennifer came through, and she said, I had got up to do something, and she said, what can I do for you, Mr. Graves? And he said, you can get her a job. And that's what happened, okay? I can't tell you, people think sometimes it's hard to work there, but it's not. It's a blessing. The people that come in give us so much, and they have been so supportive of me. My family has been extremely supportive, but my family at work has too.
We brought our drummer back.
So many little things I want to tell you about a man named Ronnie. He was funny, cancer wasn't in his plan. There were 3 little girls, they were the sunshine of his day. Savannah, then Hannah, little Miss Desiree. So many little things that remind me of him. So many little things I don't know where to begin. He raced his motorcycles and he messed with his cars. He loved to watch old westerns if Clint Eastwood was the star. And in his old green chair he'd spend the whole day through. Without speaking a word he could say, I love you. The kids would crawl in his lap and start sawing some logs, but with a kiss on the cheek he'd say, I diggity dog. That's it. Totally unrehearsed. I ain't making it up. So many little things that remind me each day. So many little things that he'd always say. Like, do you need an adjustment for your bad attitude? Or here, pull my finger, and he'd do what he'd do. So many little things that would bring on a smile. Remembering all the times he'd go the extra mile. He'd say, spread your wings and soar if you can. I'll always be here with a helping hand. And in his old green chair he'd spend the whole day through. Without speaking a word he could say, I love you. The kids would crawl in his lap and start sawing some logs, but with a kiss on the cheek he'd say, that's right, let's do that chorus again, yeah. And in his old green chair he'd spend the whole day through. Without speaking a word he could say, I love you. The kids would crawl in his lap and start sawing some logs, but with a kiss on the cheek he'd say, hot diggity dog, yeah. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog.
Well, I am truly humbled to be able to be on this platform after all the people out here, because I don't have cancer. And I can't possibly know what's in the depths of their souls. But as a nurse, I've been able to walk alongside them. I've been able to meet a few people that just really absolutely impacted my life. And one of those people was who I wrote this song about. And he was one of my patients named David. He was a soldier by profession, a professional soldier. He knew what it was to fight. He knew what it was to serve his country. But when he was diagnosed with cancer, this was an enemy that he hadn't had to fight before. And I saw a change in him. It seemed like it broke his spirit. That instead of that strong soldier that I'd known before, he was very, very weak. He was very, very sad. And sometimes God will use me in weird ways, you know. Instead of me being real compassionate with this man, I walk in there and I look at him and I said, "What's wrong with you? You know, what's the thing?" I said, "You're not fighting anymore." And he looked at me and he said, "Well, yeah, I am." He says, I've got it, I'm at peace. And he went through all that. And I looked at him and I said, "You speak to that tumor and you tell it to die." And he looked at me kind of funny. I said, "Yeah, take authority over it and tell it to die." And he looked at me, he says, "I ain't talking to no devils." And I said, "Well, it's your cancer. You can do what you want to with it." Well, when I went out of there, I thought, what are you doing? And I just felt so bad that I talked to him that way. And so it bothered me for 2 weeks until I saw him again. And I was ready to apologize and tell him, I just went way out. I shouldn't have said that to you. And as I came into the clinic, he was hollering, "Come here, come here, come here." And I went over there and he says, "I just joined a Bible study. And guess what we're studying? Speak to the mountain and make it move." And so it clicked what I told him, and I saw the warrior rise up in him. The same soldier that had fought for our country now was going to fight for himself. He knew who his enemy was, and he was not going to be defeated. So this song is about him.
Walks into the cancer center and holds his head up high. He sinks into the cold hard chair and breathes a weary sigh. He never planned to fight this fight. It's the one that he must win. He looks at the faces of loved ones, and with this thought he grins. Cancer, you're not my God. You have no authority over me. Cancer, you're not my God. Jesus has already won the victory. Another thought rises up in his head. I'll make you sick and you'll be dead. You're gonna die, just wait and see. No, no, Jesus will set me free. Cancer, you're not my God. You have no authority over me. Cancer, you're not my God. Jesus has already won the victory. Turn into long, hard months. It's more and more of the same. Though he grows tired and weary, in his heart he still proclaims, Cancer, you're not my God. You have no authority over me. Cancer, you're not my God. Jesus Jesus has already won the victory. Cancer, you're not my God. You have no authority over me. Cancer, you're not my God. Jesus has already won the victory. He's won the victory.
When I was diagnosed in 2004 with breast cancer, I was married to Greg, who's my husband. The song is about when I was losing my hair during my journey. You know, I didn't think that was going to be a big deal for me because it's just hair, right? It grows back. So it's more about life, not your hair. But when that time came, it really was more overwhelming to me than I thought it was going to be. Then I started thinking, well, why is this so difficult? You know, chemo is much worse than all this. But looking back, I had 3 years prior to my being diagnosed, my parents were hit by drunk drivers. They both had craniotomies for head injuries. And in an emergency craniotomy, you know, they just shave one side of the head. They got to save their life quickly. So I shaved the other half of their head later, both of them. And as they recovered, my mother, 2 years before I was diagnosed, died suddenly with pneumonia. And then 8 months before I was diagnosed, my father was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And so again, I was shaving his head. So then I was thinking, okay, I'm going through another hair loss, hair shaving thing, you know. So my husband and I, we were joking around, and I said, well, you know, just close your eyes and think how that feels, and, you know, that shaving. And so we said we would just rent a red convertible and put the top down and drive really fast and blow my hair out. So we thought, and then you shut your eyes and think about how that feels, and that feels really good, you know? It's like a freedom, sort of. Joe saw that, and he thought, that is a very interesting way to look at life and to handle this journey. So he wrote this song about my comfortable hair loss. So that's the background to this song.
Her golden hair, like a circus show, spins in the air, then to the asphalt road. The wind is blowing fears aside. We're laughing on Rebecca's ride, our silent prayer. Soon it will all regrow. Yeah, yeah. When doctors say, y'all keep your spirits light, she smiled and led, hon, I wanna do it right. We'll rent a candy apple car, and with a top down drive like fire, 'cause my gold from red would be an awesome sight. Now Rachel and Isaac are there in the back seat. Great flying dragon they're making by waving their arms out the side. Oh, a moment of rest from the chemo when we know we're luckier than some. We'll take good moments as they come, and the tough times in stride. We'll be there by our side, like right now on Rebecca's ride. Oh, oh. Kids had made with fake flowers and a hot glue gun, a crown that stayed too long in the summer sun. 'Cause now there's ribbons, flowers, and hair out on the highway everywhere. Oh, well, they tried on Rebecca's ride. Nobody cried on Rebecca's ride. Kept it inside on Rebecca's ride. My lovely bride on Rebecca's ride.
My song just comes from, I'm a very independent person and have been for a real long time. And when I found this out, I thought that I can deal with it, but it was never, I never could have called it. So it's kind of like 8 months being in the house and to myself and kind of trying to get my life back and get my thoughts collected and just kind of how I felt. And I'm gonna kind of leave it at that.
We're gonna try to kind of take this one to church a little bit. I hope. Let's see what happens.
Take it to church.
Take it to church. We'll take it to church. Started in late October when I was diagnosed. The doctor came into my room. I thought my heart would explode. After chemo, I wanted a clear report. I didn't receive it. Won't somebody tell me there'll be no more worries, please? I feel like a caged up bird that longs to be free. My hunger to be normal is overwhelming me. hear and to feel the wind. I'm praying for the day that my body will mend. Oh, how I long for the day to be normal again. I've seen my life do a 360 at the drop of a dime. But I'm blessed beyond belief. I know it will get better with time. There are positive things in my life. This is what I must share. To know that my God and my family and friends really care. My perspective on life and little things really has changed. The things that used to bother me don't bother me the same. And oh, how I long for the day to be normal again. To taste and to smell and to hear and to feel the wind. I'm praying for the day that my body will mend. Oh, how I long for the day to be normal again. I've learned not to focus on the way it used to be. To be normal again right now, just to be the best me. Oh yes, I know there's a day I'll be normal again. I will taste, I will smell, I will hear, I will feel the wind. I'm praying for the day that my body will mend. And oh yes, I know there's a day I'll be normal again. And oh yes, I know there's a day I'll be normal again.
When they invited me, first of all, I want to thank Cindy for asking me to be a part of this, because I had heard about this many years ago from an oncology nurse, and they were doing it at another cancer center. And so I was so thrilled that they were going to do it here. And then to be a part of it is even more special. But I've worked with cancer survivors and their families for 28 years, and in all that time, people are always thanking us. I mean, and this is coming from lots of my nursing friends as we talk about things. So it wasn't just my sentiments, but I was trying to put a voice to it. And they come up and thank us and tell us how wonderful we are and what we've done for them. And you don't always have time, and it's so hard to put into words what my life as an oncology nurse has been. I'm reaching that time in life when, you know, I'm getting ready to go over that hill. And so the workshop gave me a chance, and I so thank Rachel and Trish and everybody, all the patients that shared, because it gave me an opportunity to put a voice to all those feelings I have. And so I guess I wrote the song for you, for the patients and the survivors and their families. And so that's why I did it. Now Rachel can tell you why she did it.
I think I share many of the same sentiments as Gloria. And I think that the opportunity that we have just by being where we're at and where we work to have patients and their families basically bare their souls to us. And what we see is amazingly beautiful, and to see the best that the human soul and heart have to offer. And I think we both share this sentiment that's really our honor and privilege to be able to work with the folks and to walk alongside the patients and their families through a very difficult time. Now, don't think that it's easy. It's incredibly difficult for our patients, and as we walk alongside, it's also rocky, but I think, like one of the other songs said, well worth it. A lot of, you know, there are tears, but there's a lot of laughter and a lot of joy, and just appreciation on the part of what our patients show us, how to be brave, how to love, how to be strong, how to be weak.
Yeah, for me, it's always been a way, I've always said that my patients are what have kept me honest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, when we do that over the applause, it sounds like you're coming on stage or something. It's kind of cool, you know? You're a gift, you're a treasure. There's no way to measure the blessings you add to our lives. You're a gift, you're a treasure. There's no way to measure the blessings you add to our life. You're a gift and a treasure. You are like a brilliant diamond, your pure light shining through. In suits or overalls, flashing a grin, showing the beauty and spirit of you. We can only share in the journey. We cannot walk in your shoes, but it's an honor and privilege to share this. Whether it's good or bad news, you're a gift, you're a treasure. There's no way to measure the blessings you add to our lives. You're a gift, you're a treasure. There's no way to measure the blessings you add to our lives. You're a gift and a treasure. You bring your own spice and flavor, a dash of humor and a sprinkle of hope, a big old bucket of courage and love, different ways to cope. We can only share in the journey. We cannot walk in your shoes, but it's an honor and privilege to share this. Whether it's good or bad news, you're a gift, you're a treasure. There's no way to measure measure the blessings you add to our lives. You're a gift, you're a treasure, there's no way to measure the blessings you add to our lives. You're a gift and a treasure. You come from a little, you come from a lot. You show us how to die and how to live. You show us what's important and what is not. You show us how to love and how to give. And we can only share in this journey. We cannot walk in your shoes, but it's an honor and privilege to share this. Whether it's good or bad news, you're a gift, you're a treasure, there's no way to measure the blessings you add to our lives. You're a gift, you're a treasure, there's no way to measure the blessings you add to our life. You're a gift and a treasure. You're a gift and a treasure. You're a gift and a treasure. If you don't know this, I hope you will by the end of the song. Did you see the sunrise this morning? Did you hear the mockingbird sing? Did you touch the hand of a good friend? Well, that's a beautiful thing. Did you taste a strong cup of coffee? And did you smell the freshly cut hay? And did you sing, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive? What a wonderful day. Do you feel like the road you've been walking is a little too lonely and dark? Well, I will walk here beside you, and I will listen with my heart. I may not have all the answers, but I thank God when I pray that you're alive, you're alive, you're alive. What a wonderful day. And here's the chorus. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful day. We're alive, we're alive, we're alive. What a wonderful day. There'll be moments of laughter, and there'll be a time for tears. And when you need a shoulder, well, I will always be here, 'cause we've been through this together, and now we all can say that we're alive, we're alive, we're alive. What a wonderful day. Sing along now. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful day. We're alive, we're alive, we're alive. What a wonderful day. One more time. What a wonderful day. What Thanks, everybody.